surviving this one.
Yeah, Flandre, of course, does have his abilities up.
And they get the stun with Bellow's Breath is used. Good timing. Nuguri gets the knock-up. JJ runs on in. The pounce, the flash. Nuguri running for his life, but all it takes is one more auto as JJ gets first blood.
And it's beautiful.
Backs away. Even Scout moves down. So EDG securing the first dragon of this game, number one, leading into a
on both of your soul laners to respond to an FPX play.
But at least with the tempo now that JJ's provided, he's going to try and kill Nuguri once again. The Searing Charge comes back in onto the Nidalee. The flash behind the wall. Bellow's Breath enables with the knock-up. The Flandre if something were to happen bot.
Flandre's on his way down, though.
Ooh, great hook from Chris. The Flays there, box down. Scout flashed down immediately. Double TP. Flandre's in first. The Renekton versus 5. Can he survive until his team gets there? Flandre heals up thanks to the Gore Drinker. An immediate flash away from LWX and Chris burning both their summoners. EDG whip it out and show us that while JJ picks up the next objective. Yeah, the turret's going to go down, but as Lyric would say, it was kind of a dead turret from the get-go.
Again, it's a false sense of security, guys. You don't believe it. It has like 80 HP. It's not protecting you. Back off. EDG's bottom lane realizes that. It was already 3 gold for the side of FPX. We do expect it to be traded from EDG. We see Nuguri backed off, which is the correct play. If you're going to allocate your jungler bot side and you know JJ's top, just back off, go for the trade. Gold is still extremely close.
Yeah, it really is. Back into 2.
Orianna ultimate into an Italy Spear. They are probably just dead.
Flandre is backing away while this is going on, though, and Tien sitting in front of the dragon wants to smite down. It's secured. Knock up, though, for Nuguri is into the backline. Flandre is coming in red hot. LWX dodges away. LWX sitting mid, but he's going to have to give up this turret. So EDG continue to push that gold limit. I think Nuguri's, been absorbing that pressure all game long, and, that vision control's been part of the element that's kept him safe in. Because he now has the Seraph's Embrace. So 2 items for both mids. As Mako going in, maybe I don't have time. Shockwave used. They found Doomby. He takes the Dark Passage, but he's already dead. 4 versus 5 as the box has to be put down, and Flandre may have found a pick as LWX gets poked out with the spear. He's got a lot of shurikens, but Nuguri now has to tank up. Versus 4, I don't think that's the play, but the range from Mr. 200 Years as he gets the shield could turn it around. Nuguri with the knock-up once again. LWX, the range comes true. And EDG may have low health bars, but at least they won the play.
That was so tragic for the side of FPX. I was just about to talk about that.
Viper in the roster is an even better AD carry than Hope, and not seeing clear love, but still a very strong jungle position from here.
The thing is, FPX's options right now are, as we talked about in our first series, right? They have to give up 1
second.
Yeah, it is pro.
I knew I didn't have time. Jedge is dead. Wow. Tien ran like it's available for LWX. He's going to do this so fast, sitting with Severum as well. Look at it go down. The Baron play is being done pretty quick. It's called the Forge. Got missed by Nuguri. Doesn't matter. The smite comes in. Yes. FPX secured the Baron, but now is the fight going to come with it as Viper moves into the pit and kills Tien. FPX left with 4.
They're starting the dragon to try to bring EDG in. They're going to look for a death sentence or open call of the Forge God.
But better smite coming through and it's secured. They stole the soul. Viper does it, baby.
FPX, at this point, I feel like should take the next few minutes a bit more patiently.
Shadows, Solar Flare, Tien just kind of giga inted. Flash away.
Outside and take this. Flandre's going to continue to win out in the 1v1. I don't know what you do right now if you're FPX.
Well, you probably put your face on the keyboard.
You don't have Call of the Forge God, so you're pretty much relying on a death sentence coming out from Crisp.
And Flandre starts the engage. They want a 4 versus 5. Viper jumps in as well onto Nuguri, who's left by the team. They try to kill Flandre. Nuguri runs into the pit so he doesn't die. That's only a 1-man Moonlight Vigil with Viper. Ults into the backline to go golden. It's a massive bait as Tien onslaughts to his death. A double for this import AD carry. A teleport from Scout to zone them away. FPX, you are up the creek without a big bloody ore because EDG walking towards the top side have everything on their table to eat. Crisp the final meal. All that's necessary to run this game home.
EDG's bot lane got no resources this game, but that's not stopping Viper and Mako from stepping up big in these team fights.
Viper's 6-0-1. That's how he's going to end most likely into this game. EDG with a top side wave. First Nexus turret, Doomby back at the Nexus, trying to stop it, but he can't. Even without a minion wave, he'll die in the end as well on top. And EDG, 11-2 against the FunPlus Phoenix.
having more kill pressure in that 2v2, I'm assuming led to a lot of these early game kills. I'm gonna stop, because we have action.
Yeah, we do have action. We jumped into this one pretty full throttle, and not gonna lie, a little bit confused as TM picks up the kill on this side. And what we've seen was EDG with a bit of an early gold lead, with Scout finding control through Zoe, and obviously a lot just thrown away as we're pretty much back to a stale even game.
Yeah, nice picks coming out from the side of FPX to keep it even. FPX's composition doing very well when grouped up. They have a lot of choke damage. There we go. You throw catch these waves when she's needed. For FPX, Nuguri can pressure a side lane, but I still think their comp definitely feels a lot more comfortable. But still, FPX, you don't have Equalizer on the side of W1D. I feel like that is a massive cooldown for FPX.
And it's secured by Tien. Into the back, though. Mako goes in anyway, and for EDG, they're sacrificing quite a lot. Tien picks up the kill, and down he goes. Well, Flandre eventually gets a turret. Biggest threat right now is Scout. Might be called out, actually. Scout running against the wall. Might have to burn his real flashes. Equalizer comes down. He goes golden just in time. The rest of EDG here to support as Mako might sacrifice his life. Unbreakable will with the Ragnarok. And Viper cleans up the kill. EDG with a quick one in front of Baron. He's going to be channeled. Nuguri's there. Scout poking down once again onto Duomi, and FPX are split up. 3,000 on the Baron. Still hitting it down. Nardo into the wall from Flandre. Doesn't exist. Flash against the wall. It is secured by Jeje, but EDG backs against the pit while LWX starts poking down with Nuguri. Firing the snipe onto Viper. Baron back in the pit from Flandre won't come through. The cheeky man will die as well, and Baron is the sacrifice here as EDG are getting wiped with 3.
FPX doing a nice job with the response. They're able to TP back into the play. They have all their cooldowns available as stopwatch used by W1D. I guess a bit of a fat finger coming out.
Maybe just the confidence knowing that they have everything from this. Nuguri with the poke again, almost kills Jeje and Mako, the 2-for-1 special. And FPX gonna get mid lane turret, and the gold thickens to about 1,500.
Gold is still going to be pretty close to even when all is said and done on both sides. The real important...
At the end of the line there, Tien walking in, Smite comes down and secured. EDG have the Infernal. Now for the escape. Nuguri's off to the wing, wants the Shock Blast. Tien has to use the Ragnarok, and EDG are pacing forward. Mako with a good dodge of the Death Sentence while Flandre's over the wall. They found Nuguri. He's against the wall, and he stepped way too far into enemies too. So Dragon goes down, and I don't know what happened mid. You and me both, brother. Let's find out. EDG, are they bumpkins or are they going to smash it down? Here comes the Equalizer from Flandre. He's just gone. Ragnarok out of there.
Both of these thieves. What? Oh my God.
Nuguri once again caught out in rotation, but maybe it's a bait. The Equalizer lays down onto Viper. He goes golden though, and the pick continues. Nuguri dies in the end while Doombeak flies on in. It's a 2-for-1 trade, actually in favor of FPX, as EDG still have to back away. Ambitious encroachment from Viper, and he pays for it with his life.
Look, that didn't... Ooh, crisp.
As Scout once again caught on up. LWX over the wall, and he's dead. Game 3 right around the corner at this rate, with Doombeak teleporting in to help secure this Baron.
I mean, I don't know what EDG are doing at this point. This game looks locked for FPX. What I do want to say is it looks like JJ wants to still posture for a steal. I guess he could just throw out the collateral damage and hope for the best, but going back to that play, we'll probably get a replay of it, but I'll just say this now.
Could definitely be there. We'll get to see a draft in the series as well. Inner turret goes down, and 2,000. His shield disappears for the second. Tien, with the smart wave you talked about, brings up to the inner turret. Baron, now the power play at... I'm not too sure. I'm going to move my little cursor. 2,400. As I finally got to see an FPX. They're not stopping here. Look at EDG's position, Lyric.
This is like Vipers Engage.
Get
this is
back
questionable,
to the
but
base.
awesome.
EDG just going to lose the game. The box is down. FPX is a 5-man group with Baron. Are they going to continue? Well, Dragon's being taken. I think FPX realize this. They're like, where's Jeje? Dragon's gone down. 2-man grabbing him with the Infernal. You've just got everything in front of you. EDG are getting ticked, and the boom about to come as Viper now getting hit by Baron minions. Scout runs forward. Last Nexus turret remaining. Bare Nexus there as Graves finally joins in. EDG have managed to defend, but FPX, they've got a bad Nexus. And EDG are trying to chase them down.
Look, I wanted to engage to come out hysterics. EDG have been doing a lot of questionable things all day. They've been extremely...
Look at the ward. Lyric, ward's end games, and you know what? It could destroy the jungler of EDG. JJ stuck in the box, and that could be all she wrote.
Yeah, we just saw them use a ton of ultimates, but still, you have the Moonlight Vigil for FPX. You have a numbers advantage. This feels like FPX's time to push through.
Okay, numbers advantage. 35 seconds just about. Engage starts off here. They found the top laner. Ult against the wall, though, from Flandre. Gets the knock-up. Viper's in too. Look, I think FPX are losing this fight. Doobie's trying to run forward into this Kaisa, but LWX is still alive, and I forgot. Aphelios, it doesn't matter if it's 200 years or 100, he still heals up with Severum, and he still wins big old team fights as Scout has to use the fake flash equalizer at the Nexus. And game 3 now for EDG and FPX.
We're just saying, hey, this is going to be a team that's all centered around the 5v5 team fight. EDG are clearly indexing into that area, and they're happy to continue to do so.
I want you to walk me through FPX, though, because we've got an Aatrox, and JJ are going to take this himself. One of the bonuses of being an Olaf, you do this super, super quick. Tien on the other side going to be looking for top lane. They're
didn't perform too well in spring. Obviously, then for the first time ever getting subbed out.
Oh, feels bad to be a loner against Thresh, but the flash forward from Crisp. And howdly doodly, Tien's here. Equalizer down onto Maker has to flash as well. Not the straight line, thankfully, but stunned up. Viper's been bullied. And Doomby, after getting reset after overheating,
Viper and Mako are a bit overextended.
He doesn't have the equalizer, but he has a flash. Viper's like, not again. Good dark passage, but the solar flare onto 2 of them. LWX gonna get second skin, not once, but twice. Double kill, and this is 2019. FPX as Nuguri TP's it.
Yep, Nuguri trying to be there for the team, giving moral support, but Crisp still being so clean. Scout just playing a PvE game in the mid lane. Might finally have to interact.
Hey, maybe this TP becomes worth it. Scout's going to get turret plating. He flashes away. The phase rush you mentioned for the movement speed's great. Shockwave used onto 2, but equalizer back in lane. Scout has nowhere to go.
Pinfall at 500 IQ if we're going under the premise that Nuguri can mind control Scout.
True.
That is
Soulflare again. They're just finding another pick. The bottom lane too far extended. They wanted the turret plating, but collateral damage gives Chris the killers. Now into Ragnarok. A bit of damage onto Chris himself. Viper picks up that one. It is a better trade because Viper gets to stay in lane and gets the resource, as well as this Herald getting dropped.
Viper, EDG with a good answer to put more gold onto Viper. Dwinby is heading down, and it does look like he's about to have his equalizer back up.
And he's been using it so well. Every equalizer has been impactful as the killer instinct. Another one.
Advantages for his team.
I'm definitely getting flashbacks here. This is the 4th time FPX have hit bot within the mid lane.
You know what? My train of thoughts, they don't matter. Because guess what?
Maybe you're right.
Nuguri
well done. You're exactly right. Into the choke. Nuguri now 1 versus 3. Flashes on him, but he's exhausted. AD nullified as the soul. They're trying to fight for first turret blood, or at least get some more plates down. And even though FPX have looked like the more proactive,
especially when you have a composition that has the Orianna and the Aphelios, right? It's not too big of a deal if you weren't.
Herald's going to get the turret as well. Let's not forget, EDG moving in, and Viper's like, please give me the gold, sir. Thank you very much. It's actually spread across, and FPX is just giving the dragon in response. The mountain. What we saw with FPX, hitting bot multiple times, they've set up their condition as Scout's getting flanked from the rear ends. Crisp is here. As I say, there's not enough blood. Comes in with a solar flare.
Nice. Crisp, it looks like he kind of like wrapped around, hugged the wall, and was just able to get behind.
Continue to play out here with teleport available on 3 out of 4. Remember, Doomby has heal. FPX going to push down the mid lane. Gravitum actually secured with the Moonlight Vigil. JJ doesn't go in as that equalizer sends them packing. Away you go.
EDG do get the first check on, and again, we're watching Flandre, we're watching Mako. Can they buy space for their carries?
Is it just going to go down without FPX moving in? They don't care about the dragon. It's secured maybe for the fight. The equalizer once again lines it down. Chris goes in first, and Flandre is getting burnt till Christmas. Soul flare there from Chris. Death sentence flashed away. We're tickling each other in this mid lane. Oh no, that's not a tickle. That's a body slam. Nuguri has to flash away, but the equalizer there lines up, burns him down. Nuguri survives.
Still, they're confident they have the damage to pull off this play.
They are. 5 versus 4 for the foreseeable future. Baron going down super quick. Crescendum is making sure that with Severum at the ready. Perfect guns here for Viper. He's going to change it to a Vernum, I believe. No, sorry, Calibrum goes down. The steal doesn't come through. He tried.
On the smite, but Tien was a higher level. Potentially could have gotten that steal. They get the smite. They get the pick. It turns into Baron, turns into mid tower, and turns into the 3rd dragon.
with the Baron and with this Dragon. They're going to threaten Salt Point. They've got a gold lead that's about 3,000. And now, as you talked about, this pace
really cool rotation where they push in mid and top, and they're moving one man down each lane. So it does give them pressure in both bot and mid.
Well, bottom goes first. Flandre going up mid as well. And this is kind of the pain. You can't kill Flandre if you're Nuguri. Takes no damage, heals back up with a bit of drunken might. As Flandre level 16 with the explosive cast, Doomby heading back as well. He knows how much trouble he's in with the explosive cast because that was pretty nice. Bit of damage in the side. Flandre once again, and damage goes down on TM while the equalizer finds its mark. Blocked by a bit of a window on the left to see ultimates, but I can tell you one thing. Scout had to flash, and he flashed forward.
Yeah, he did.
Post-game, because this could be the fight that makes or break the series. EDG have a massive gold lead, but Nuguri here into the middle of the pit. Ward's placed down to bait him out. And Viper, a crucial target, but also note that Scout has Shockwave, as could be as big as the equalizer.
And yeah, we still see that Viper does have the Gravitum though, so can potentially root people down and find that big chain CC along with Flandre.
Explosive cast used Lyric in the back end of that trade. They're going to start hitting down Dragon pretty fast. Nuguri wants to go in. Tien flashes over the wall a little bit early. It's secured by Aphelios. There's the Mountain Soul for EDG. Now they go into the fight as Tien gets tagged by the Gravitum on the back end. Flandre bops him and kills him while Nuguri is trying to 1v3. But I think this fight is going dire straits. EDG have everyone alive and the Mountain Soul refreshes their shield. LWX is low trying to buy some time. And EDG may have just done it as Doomby now getting chased. Jeje's gonna hug him before I can. And EDG have collapsed on top of FunPlus Phoenix with a beautiful secure. It's only Nuguri who can try and kill Scout. Dunks him down, saved by Mako. That's a brother of a support if I've ever seen one. He too will die with the full-blown ace.
EDG had to spend a lot of time killing the members of FPX, but they should be taking the game in the end. Great performance all around, and again, they're building themselves up to be the premier team fighting team in the LPL.
Mako just having a great game here. I can hear Greensleeves playing outside our window, Lyric. That's because it's beautiful all the way for EDG in what was a hyped up matchup. Definitely delivered. They'll hit the Nexus now, bare as all. And EDG in the LPL strike true at the Burning Phoenix.
It was small edges